So, my goddaughter's mom was like, hey, so she's gone. You want to do something? Want to hang out? I was like, okay, sure. We can make this a movie night. Let's watch some movies. So we're watching the movie Chips, okay?
What is that?
It's based off a TV show. It's a comedy with two cops, and it was fine for a DVD.
What's it called, Chips?
CHP, I think, is the name of the academy.
Oh.
It's like it went together. But during the movie, one of the bad guys they show him, and she's like, oh, I know him. He's from the Fast and Furious movie. I was like, no, he's not. Like, I said it with, like, definitely, like, I was sure. But I was like, maybe he could have been, like, a contact. And she's like, then she went further and said, he's the guy that was with the baby in the plane in the last movie. I was like, no. Now I knew for sure. I was like, that's Jason Statham you're thinking of. That's not that guy. Mind you, the guy that they showed is much older than Jason Statham.
Just so you know, I did not see the last Fast and
Does
Furious.
not matter. You know who Jason Statham is. He's a transporter. Like, everybody knows who the transporter is. Or from, he was in The Mechanic. That was the last movie he came out in, which was not that good. But he's the bad guy in the last Fast and Furious movie.
Okay.
Not the one that just came out, the one before that. He was the bad guy in that one. He was the one who was like, I'm coming for you. You hurt my brother. And he was like...
Yeah. Okay.
So that's Jason Statham, okay? People know him as the transporter, usually. That's where he came from. She confused these two men, right? And I was like, that guy's definitely older. That's not... She's like, I'm telling you, that's him. And here's my issue, okay, with this. One, it's me. Me, the guy that goes to see every movie.
Movies.
All the movies. I know who's in what movie. And here's the fact of... I know who Jason Statham is. Also, the guy was in the movie. This is why, like, you have to know certain actors' importance. You know, difference between how much they get paid to be on screen versus like a cameo role or whatever. This guy seemed like a small part, and you didn't see him anywhere in the movie.
Right.
Why would this studio pay Jason Statham to be in this movie for a total of maybe 1 minute on screen? And that's giving it, because I think the guy was maybe like 30 seconds.
Oh, no.
Like, it was real short.
First of all,
him saying...
the amount they would have had to pay to do that. And they're like, nah, bro.
And it's not like... And it's not a glorified part where it could be a cameo. Cameos are different, where, like, it's something really, like, for instance, Tropic Thunder, when, what's his face? Tom Cruise was in Tropic Thunder as the fat guy in a fat suit. It was like funny, like, oh, okay, he's that guy. Like, it was a small cameo portion. It wasn't a majority of the movie, but it was still a special moment in the movie.
Right.
This was nothing. So I'm like, I'm telling you that ain't the guy. So then I pull up both guys. Like, I found out who the guy was. I'm like, look, this is the guy that you thought he was. She's like, no, that's not him that was on screen. I was like, exactly. This is the guy that was on screen. So I went through Chips, went down through the cast, found the guy. She's like, that's not the one that was there. It's the guy from Fast and Furious. I'm like, this is proof right in front of your face.
Like, why
Google is showing you.
Like, Google, you would say Google don't lie.
Google don't lie. What are you missing? And it just upset me to my core, which I'm like, I understand if you doubt. I mean, I still don't understand that you doubt me. But let's say we're strangers and you doubt me. I pull it up on Google. You gonna tell me Google's wrong?
And then the fact that you just said I had to go down the cast. Jason Statham is not going to be all the way down. Right.
He'd be near the top. So I had to go down because he wasn't the top people. Because he was only in there for like 30 seconds. Had to scroll all the way down. Like, they had Vincent D'Onofrio was the bad guy. He's the guy people don't know. He plays Kingpin in the Daredevil series on Netflix. If you don't watch that, if you saw Jurassic World, he was the bad guy in that that let the dinosaurs loose because he wanted to like weaponize them or something like that.
Right.
Like, you know what he looks like. He's near the top. Like, it makes sense. And I was just like, you know that sound, like that screaming sign. You just hold it.
You're like, you know what? I can't.
It was just aggravating. But anyway. Shut up! Welcome to the Real and Real Pod. My name is David, and I am here with my super expert at gutter balls, co-host Eve. Go ahead, show him your form.
That's Oculus's form.
Here on the Real and Real Pod, we take a concept or character from a movie and ask the question: what if it or they were in the real world? We take 5 minutes to come with 3 points each, and then we discuss. Eve, tell us what the question is today.
Okay. Well, let's find out, shall we?
Let's find out.
The question is, what if portals to different worlds
are you sure? You sound like you're asking.
Wait, hold on.
What if portals to other worlds existed?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to
I know you was trying to say it. Failed completely.
What if portals to other worlds existed?
These visions, as you call them. What do you see?
I see a tower, the man in black, and the gunslinger.
They're just dreams. They're not real, Jake.
Okay, this is in honor of the Dark Tower movie.
Which I want to see just because 2 homies of mine is in it.
Like people you know, or just you're claiming Idris Elba as your homie?
Don't clarify what I said, okay? Just keep going.
I am also excited to see this movie, mostly because of Idris Elba. He's amazing, and I like Matthew McConaughey. He's cool, too.
Yes, I love them both. Just the fact that both of them are in this, I'm just like,
Yeah, why'd that take so long?
Right, but it took y'all this. It took you, like, what, good solid 10, 15 years to do a movie together?
I feel like this is taking too long.
I can't.
I was telling somebody, if I could make a movie, if I could add to that movie, I'd shove me a Tom Hardy up in there, okay?
No, it's too much. Too much.
Put him in there. I'd take Colin Farrell, which people are underrated on him. I love him. Put him in there.
Isn't Tom Hardy coming in the movie? Isn't he coming out in the movie?
He was in Dunkirk.
Oh, the war thing?
Yes, which it's just the most beautiful movie I've seen this year.
Oh.
Like visually beautiful. Like go see it on the screen. It is gorgeous to look at. Yeah, I'm really excited to see this movie. I can't wait. It's going to be amazing. I hope it's amazing. Actually, I probably wouldn't care as long as I see them on screen.
I think it's going to be awesome effects. That I do.
Yep, and them gun effects, them little bullets.
Yes.
I do not aim with my hand. A person who has aimed with that hand has forgot the face of their father. I don't know what he's talking about at all.
You're like, little too serious.
I was like, what does that mean? It's like, I do not kill with my hand. I do not kill with my gun. And then you see that little boy running. He's like, I kill with my heart. And then he hits some guy in the head. He's like, and then you see the. I've seen the trailer many times.
Very. I see. I'm like. I'm trying to recall. I'm like, I know I saw the trailer. I don't remember much talking.
Oh, I remember.
Except for the little kid that said something about you don't have to shoot him. Shoot him here.
No, the kid starts out where he's in the principal's office, I believe, and then he's talking to the principal or whatever, and the kid's drawing, and then he finds himself to a portal. And he goes through the portal, and it's like looking abandoned type building, which looks like they're in New York. He goes through, and then he ends up in this desert area, and then he turns, and there's Idris Elba, and he kind of jumps. He's like, it's you. You're a gunslinger. Gunslingers don't exist anymore. And then they're walking, and he was talking about his world and stuff like that. And he's like, your world's. He's like, what does the tower mean? If the tower crashes, our worlds collide, and it's the end of like all humanity or whatever. And he's like, well, your world might be done, like ended, but mine isn't. So then they go into, he's like, we're going to save your world. And he's like, do they have guns and weapons in your world? Oh, yeah. You're going to like Earth.
You're going to like Earth. That was the only part I don't recall. That rest of the being in the principal's office.
Idris Elba, Matthew McConaughey is all like, does he know that everyone that's by your side dies by my hand? And then like they send the monsters and stuff after them. And then he's like popping bullets in the guns. And then that's when he says the whole line about whoever, I don't shoot with my this, I shoot with my this. And then I shoot with this.
Yeah, apparently I need to go back and watch all
I've
that.
seen it
like,
many a time.
Principal's office. I just remember like shots being fired. Idris Elba, like in all black.
Alice.
Like, and
that's Alice. Yeah, I remember all that.
And then bullets.
Yes,
that's about all I remember.
Yeah, I can't wait. But yeah, so the question was, what if there were portals to other worlds?
Yes.
3 points in 5 minutes. 3, 2, 1, go! And we're back. Remember, guys, you can find us on Instagram, Twitter. You can also listen to us on SoundCloud, iTunes, TuneIn, Stitcher, Google Play, YouTube. And if you want us to be on any other platforms, let us know. But back to the show. So the question was, what if there were portals to other worlds? Ladies first.
So none of my points are about death.
Look at you.
Yes.
So proud of you. I might need to write some deaths in mine just to even, people that tune in and want the regular. They might tune in and be like, nobody died? No. Unsubscribe. they might be depressed.
These are facts. So my first one, going back to my roots.
Your roots? Your black roots? Or the roots in your hair? Like what roots? Kunta Kinte?
The roots of the common man that came to America to have the American dream.
This is your roots? Were you Christopher Columbus?
I was related to him.
I'm not. Don't Stop. Go ahead, please.
So,
sexy. Yes, girl. Sound like you got some apnea right there, girl. Let me get up in your pap smear.
Ew. What if that was someone's pickup line? Like, oh, that's ew. Why? I mean, I understand you know, you want me, but why did you have to say it in that context? It's like me saying, yeah, I want to get up in your colon panoscopy. I don't know.
Foreskin.
Yeah.
Let me get up in your foreskin.
No.
Your non-circumcisions.
That would be something.
I did hear a guy one time tell a girl, he said she was pregnant. Girl, I want to kiss your baby's forehead.
Oh, ew.
So
that is nasty. Like, you're a creeper.
Anyway.
Okay, so my first point is...
Back to your roots, yes. Tell about your roots.
It's creating more jobs, okay? They're going to create more jobs because at every entry point of these portals...
Borders.
There you go. You're going to have to pay a cost to get over. It's like
what?
It's going to be like a toll booth. So you'll have toll booths at each of the portal entrances.
But what happens to the portals that nobody knows about? I mean, what if I find one? I'm not going to tell somebody. Hey, government, found another one.
Oh, don't worry. We have satellite trackers in your neck.
On the portals?
No, in your neck. Humans.
That don't mean nothing.
We don't know. We're gonna find you, and when you disappear, we're gonna go to the last place you were at.
I'm gonna find out how to take that thing out of my neck, put it somewhere else, go traveling.
Don't worry, we put a couple.
I'll find them all. Rectum, anus, wherever. I'll find them all. I feel like that's where most of the probes would be in those specific areas. That's where the trackers would be.
No, I'm thinking like the big toe,
chop it
back
off.
of the ear,
Chop it off.
Nipple,
chop it off.
Oh, that would be painful.
That's the one you think would be painful? Everything else is easy. Man, you chop off my toe, my ear, that's fine, terrorist, but my nipples, I need those babies. That's the sensitive spot. That's what you're going to say?
But yeah, it's toll booths for these portal worlds, creating more jobs for people. Woo.
I guess.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to start off with a bang.
Okay.
Because I don't like my
I was about to say, because mine wasn't banging.
Not as much as this one. Okay. So, my first point is that people would have multiple families, okay? But everyone would be okay with it.
Because they're in different worlds.
No, because I think about you. I thought about you specifically for this point, where you love to be you love the love, you love to be in a relationship. You're good with having a man, but you have the issue of like, I don't want you always around. You get on my nerves sometimes. Like, I need my space. I want to walk around and be my own nudist colony. Like, population 1, me. Get away. Everybody else, get out. Get out.
Population 1, me.
Yeah, like when you eventually get married, have a house, you will have a separate bedroom where you'll say, you got to go over there. I need the room to myself.
That's what he has his man cave
Exactly.
for.
No, but it'll be like sleep. Like, I need some days sometimes away from you. Make it comfortable because you're going to be over there for a while.
Like,
so,
you got all your food.
Yeah, like take some snacks. I don't want you starving. I don't want, when I need your body and need you, I don't want you coming back anorexic. I can't hug that. So that can't keep me warm. So I was thinking about you. So I think that the woman or a man will be like, okay, cool. You're going to your other family for this weekend or week. Fine, or month. There you go. Go ahead. I have freedom. I'm gonna go out party with my girls or with my guys. Fun times. Woohoo! Yep. That's what I think.
I think that would definitely be interesting. I'd be down for it.
I would be depressed unless I knew he sucked. Because the whole time I'd be like, am I better than him?
But what about your other family? Are you not gonna have one?
Here's my issue, which is also why I could never cheat. My memory is not that great. Like, really not that great. So, for instance, for example, once I dated a girl, I did not know how to pronounce her name for like the first 3 to 4 months.
Right.
Because she told me one time, but when you look at it, it was either like Kristen or Kirsten or something. Didn't know. So, thankfully, baby is available in relationships. I can say that easily. Hey, babe. Hey, baby. Hey, boo. Hey, love. Babe. All that. Great. So, for me to date or be with multiple people, I have to remember your name pronunciations. I don't even have to remember
your birthday.
Birthdays. Though that could be in my phone. But just every idiosyncrasy where I'm like, I would have to make detailed notes, and I can't do all that. That's too much work. I want to stick with one person. I'm good. If I do something special for you, you get the specialness out of me. Like, you get most of it. There's one friend I have that probably gets more of me than other friends because I can focus on the one person. I'm like, I like you more than everybody else. You'll get my special treatment. Everybody else will get background treatment, where I don't treat them special at all. I just say, hey, you want to go to the movie? Sure. Okay, that's all we got. Okay, great.
You know, that's interesting because I was actually talking to a friend and I told him, I said to him, I think he would be best suited to have sister wives because he just loves to love and he loves females. And
what did he say?
He agreed. Yeah.
He agreed he loves females, agreed he should have sister wives.
He agreed that he could do it, but if he did it, his max is 2. He can only have 2
That's it?
at a time.
I feel like if you're going to go for it, full 5,
and
6.
He felt like he would love them all, but then eventually he wouldn't be able to show them the same amount of love and affection. 2, he said he thinks he would definitely be able to handle. No one will feel more important than the other. They will all equally just feel wonderful.
I would hate
and loved.
I would hate to have. Okay, I say go for 5, but I would hate to have. One, I hate the title, Sister Wives. Is that correct? That's the correct title?
Yes, that's the correct.
It sounds like I had 5 sisters and I married them. Like I married my own sisters. It doesn't sound right. It should be called like something wives. Like multi-wives or something. Like it shouldn't. Like they're the sisters basically.
Polygamy. There we go.
You got it?
Polygamy.
I don't know.
I think. Okay, Google.
Oh my goodness.
What does polygamy mean?
We could have just said, what does it mean to have multiple wives? What's the name of it?
Oh, or Google. Who did you hear? Okay, Google.
Which one of us did you hear?
What does it mean to have multiple wives?
Means you're going to hell.
Like, I don't know what Google was saying.
Yo, polygamy. Yeah,
okay.
That's it. Mm-hmm.
So, here's my issue with that I couldn't handle it, is because
polygamy?
You know how women are, like, when women get together, they talk about their man or whatever, or stuff like that. Imagine 5+ women all complaining about the same thing. Like, I walk in the room and I feel awkward. They were like, ha ha ha, and I walk in and like, there you go. Or what if they take up for each other? What if I do something wrong to one of them, whatever, and they're like, "Oh, girl, he did you wrong," and then all of them gang up on me? Like, oh, no, that's scary. Y'all all in the same house too?
Well, no, they could have different homes.
What?
Yeah, like the actual show that was around it back in the day. Back in the day.
I gotta drive to different. No,
they were all in the same cul-de-sac.
Oh, I was about to say, like,
I mean, but
wait, who's paying for all these mortgages?
Him.
No,
like I think only
we living
2,
in the same house. Everybody helping out with
right.
these bills.
Boy, stop.
Yeah.
First, see, people talk about the love and the is she better, is he better, the arguing. Bruh, these are expensive. And they have kids. Like
no, you are my kids.
Like
you're my sisters and my kids. I ain't got time to be. No. This ain't no. Moving on. What's your next point?
Oh yes, my next point. Let's see. What do I have? Well, see, my next point, I kind of don't like.
I don't like any of my other ones, so go ahead.
I said that. Well, I said that airplanes would eventually go out of business only because now it's easier for us to travel if we really want to just go somewhere else. But then I was thinking, what about in that actual world?
Yeah, I need an airplane to
get
to where I'm going.
Right. But then the thing is, I don't know what it is. Airplanes just can't exist like they do now.
They can.
Because they won't. They'll have to stop. They can't go back through a portal.
No, but portals aren't like consuming the whole sky. The portals are small. They're maybe like fat person sized. They're not that big.
What?
Because the kid ducked down and get into one, I believe, in the trailer. It wasn't that big. Like maybe 2 sumo wrestlers, I assume.
Okay.
But it was short. His was small. So.
Okay. Well, then, if airplanes don't go out of business, right? I would say, what is it? Economy on the airplane?
Yeah,
first class.
The different classes?
Economy.
Why would planes be affected at all? I still want to go to Hawaii. A portal's not going to get me to another world, not to Hawaii.
Could it not?
It can't. They go to different worlds, not different places in the world you're in.
Oh, that's lame. What if it's a different world, but in Hawaii?
What? Unless a different world is like Hawaii.
Because what if like we have our world, right? We go to another portal. It's an alternate. It's an alternate in this. Blah, 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 blah.
Yes.
It's an alternate universe, right?
Gotcha.
But it's still in Georgia.
No. Then I still need a plane to get to Hawaii.
This is true.
Yeah.
Okay.
What if I have family members? I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, I can't visit you. Planes don't exist anymore. I got to get over
I can't find the portal to find your alternate
there is no
world.
And you won't be there. It's an alternate world. You won't be the same person.
True.
It's different people.
That's okay.
Horrible.
Be like, I visited you, the portal 2.5.
Horrible.
You know? Okay, so if airplanes don't go out of business, then what will? Something has to go out of business.
You want me to tell you my next point?
Sure.
Okay, my next point, which will help people go out of business. I'm saying it was connected, not that I was just cutting
okay.
you off. Like, you can't get nothing, let's move on. But I think that the economy would do better because the government would stop spending money on NASA. NASA would go out of business. NASA, because you're exploring, like, you're going out of space, and right now they're focused on, is Mars good enough for us to live on? We don't have to worry about that anymore.
Right.
Go to a portal, go to a different world, make sure that's all good. It seems like there weren't a lot of people.
that goes to space.
No, it's just another place.
Another place in space.
Okay, basically, so government will stop spending money on that, help the economy out. I would say give back to the people, but they won't because it's the government. So, but less spending on NASA because NASA will go out of business because we don't need to go into space. That's my point.
Okay, well then.
Yeah.
What would go out of business? Cheesesteak sandwiches. Phillies.
What?
I don't know. I just thought about a Philly cheesesteak would be good.
Move to your next point.
Oh.
Your last point.
Oh, my last point is bomb.
Let's hear your bomb point.
My last point is that there would be portal spas. Okay, this is
Can't see my face.
All right. Portal spas, right? It's not a portable spa, but it is a spa that has ways for you to go to other portals. All right. So this is what you got. You go into a spa, right? And so instead of getting because everyone's like, you know what? I can't afford this toll booth charge to get through, to go to these other worlds and all this other extra stuff to travel. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to a spa where they will put me in an enclosed, like, tanning bed type thing. And matters of my body will be transferred to another portal, but you're still in your world, but you get to experience.
This seems more like virtual reality.
Essentially, but
it doesn't seem like I'm transporting anywhere. You said I'm still there.
Yeah, your physical body is still there.
You've gone to the spiritual realm? What is this?
Your physical
My soul?
body. No, see, what has happened, technology is able to take pieces of your cells and make them.
Then why would anybody go
it's
through
like
the
a
real
hologram
portals?
into
But why would
another
anybody
portal?
go through the real portals then?
Because they could actually be there. Because the thing is, if you die in the spa portal, when you're out there, you don't die. Your person dies.
Again,
then
it even means more. Why would I go to a real portal? I'd have to pay for it. I could die in that portal. You give me the option to stay in my own world, not pay, except to the spa, which
because it's not 24 hours. It's just sessions.
Don't care.
Like, you can just come for like 2 hours max a day.
That's perfect.
You have to buy memberships.
Yep, easy.
No, you can't run away. No. There's no.
I can't. I'm gonna sneak up in that little. I'm gonna steal one of their machines. Good to go.
Let's call this treason. We'll have to take
treason.
We have to take off your fingernails.
I'm okay with that. Can live without fingernails.
No.
The fingers.
See, no, I think it's more painful. Imagine
you have weird things that you call painful.
Pulling back your fingernails?
You said take away. You didn't say pull them back.
Yeah, how you think we're going to take them off?
Hey, surgically remove? Okay,
no,
numb me
awake.
first.
This is torture.
You didn't say any of that. I don't agree with this at all.
But no, because some people actually have business in other portals and worlds, so they have to leave. This makes it more accessible for everyone. For the common man to be able to afford it and experience another world for an hour in time and then come back. So it's virtual reality on crack.
Don't like it.
I like it because I don't think I could afford that toll booth charge.
Don't. It's not even going through a portal, really.
You're not going through a portal because you're in the spa.
It's dumb.
Duh. Like, I didn't say that.
Dumb.
Then what's your last point?
My last point
Is
is that... Is it what?
I don't know. I just said genies.
Oh, I thought you said it was genius. I'm like, okay, we can go ahead and give it that. Thank you.
No.
Okay, so my last point is that more kids would leave home and they wouldn't be found by their parents. Too many portals, can't find them all, gone.
How these kids affording these toll booths?
They're not just sneaking through. So people who kidnap kids that run away, people that go missing, you ain't finding them again. Your dementia uncle who just walks through the portal, can't find his way back, gone. More missing people because they're in other places. And those new places don't have, like, information on the people that come in, so they're just new people. They're just like, okay, we'll give you a new name, whatever your name is, or they're changing their names, they're hiding, done. People are vanishing. But not vanishing, they're just going to another place.
See...
It's genius, like you said, prior to me saying it. Thank you. Applause. Thank you, Eve.
I'm just thinking...
I think you've already said that it's a genius. I don't see why we have to dissect any more of it.
Wouldn't we just say that
is
missing persons would be harder to find?
That is also a true statement. I said that. I said more missing people and vanishing people.
No, but I'm just saying, even those, not even just the people.
They're included. Missing people are included.
Okay.
They're missing because of the portals now. Even more.
Okay. But, and no trackers.
You know what, those missing people, I always assume that they've gotten kidnapped. But I know it could be other things. I just realized that.
That they can run away from home.
Or they could have dementia. And have just walked away and be missing.
Do you know of a 7-year-old that has dementia?
Early set on dementia. I'm sure it's a thing.
Anything is possible.
Exactly. Disney.
Possible for playing yellow pumpkin to become a golden carriage. It's possible. You not gonna join in on this?
I was making sure you got the lyrics right.
For playing country pumpkin, I don't know.
To become a prince to join a marriage.
And 4 white horses, some of them horses.
No, 4 white mice. I'm assuming becoming white horses.
Yes. And Father all the
no, Folly Doll. No.
And courses.
Folly Doll and Philly D of courses.
Courses. Air.
Impossible. For the world is full of zanies and fools.
Ooh.
Who don't believe in sensible rules. And don't believe what sensible people say. And because he's acting dirty, I don't speak building up impossible hooks impossible. You don't know the lyrics.
Every day. You need your water.
And those are our points. And those are our points. Eve, let's run down them real quick.
Okay, so my first point was that new jobs will be created. There'll be toll booths at every entry and exit point. At the portal world. I said airplanes would go out of business, but we realized they wouldn't. And that was the only point. There was nothing after that. After that, there were portable spas.
Dumb. My points was that people have more than one family, which is my favorite. Second one is that economy would get better because NASA would go, out of business because you don't need them. And my third point is that missing people / vanishing people / all that good stuff, all of them would not be found because they'd be in other portals and no one can know who they are. There you go. And that's the show, guys. Eve, tell them where they can find you.
Oh, yes. You can find myself and I on the mobile web and internet. No, you can find me on the good old Twitter, MissLovely_curves.
Say it with me. Curves. I said it for you.
On the Twitter. And then you have, oh my.
It's a Christian.
When I say, wow. Okay. All right. Alrighty.
And Eve's distracted by her phone.
You want to see a mermaid?
No, that sounds scary. For you to say, oh my, I don't want to see anything on your phone. And thanks for listening, guys. Have a great day. We love you.
You really don't want to see a mermaid?
Bye.
It's a mermaid. It just catches you off guard.
No.